Hi, this is Tim from latest3dsgames.com, and as you can see today I'm going to do a review of Nintendogs and Cats. Now I've got the French Poodle version. No, I haven't. Read the box properly. I've got the French Bulldog version. That doesn't look like a poodle at all, does it? It doesn't really matter which version you get, as all the dogs become available anyway after a while, so it's kind of a bit irrelevant really which one I review. So here we go, we're going to go straight into and have a look at the menu and have a look at the game. Okay, just going into the game now. We'll have a quick look at the menu. That's the control menu, and this is where you control the whole game from. You've got your diary, your supplies, and you've got your option to go out. And if I drop the screen a little, you can see my aptly named dog, Spot. He is in his usual lethargic laid down position because he's getting a bit fed up because I'm not playing with him enough. Oh, and here he comes. Now the 3D in this game is excellent, really works well, and the dog, when he comes straight up to the screen, looks like he's literally touching the screen and there's just a tiny invisible barrier between you. 3D really does work well, and it makes the dogs and cats even cuter than usual. So just ignore him for a second, and what we'll do is we'll just show you the basic command, which is to call him by whistling, in which case he'll bark and come running towards you. Now with Nintendogs you teach your dogs basics like your voice first of all, and he'll respond to your voice really well. It's got a really good voice recognition in the game, and shouldn't have any problem, unlike some games where it takes an absolute age to recognise your voice and then doesn't seem to recognise it thereafter. This works really well, always has done I think in the Nintendogs game, and like I said, you can pet him, you can stroke him, look after him. That's just the basics after you've picked him out from the kennel. And then what we'll do is we're just going to give him a quick stroke and make sure he's okay, give him some food, and then what we'll do is we'll take him for a walk. Okay, and it's quite simple. He's in his usual position again. If you hold your stylus, just call him quickly. Come over here then, Spot. And all you do is, you can see I'm holding my stylus down here. Very simple, and it will appear next to Spot, and we can give him a little pat, which he really appreciates. So as you can see already, if you're not familiar with Nintendogs games, and you may not be if you're just getting a DS for the first time, it is extremely cute and it's a good fun game as well. So there's lots of sort of basic petting and looking after your dog. We're just going to give him something to eat now, I think. Whoops, random picture. We go back to the main screen now. So if I get the supplies out, and if you can see there, got your supplies, tennis ball, water, food. Get some food out, and hopefully he'll be hungry and he will come along and eat. So this is kind of a lot of the game really, just looking after your pet. It is a pet sim, and it's great fun looking after your pet. If you don't like pets, you're still not going to like it though, so it's not going to help in that respect, but as most of us do love dogs and cats in some degree, I'm sure you will enjoy it. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to go for a little walk, which is just a quick and you can see your options there: walk, shopping, competitions. We're going to go for a walk. My puppy is parched. That's because I've not been looking after him properly. Keeps you up to date, the game. So we'll give him some water and then we'll go for a walk. Here he comes. Okay, when he's finished that, we'll be off for our little walk. Okay, we're just going to take Spot for a walk now as I run through the other features on the game. It's a very easy to control game. As I said, the graphics are really good. It's a great game to play. It's really good fun. It's not a sort of game again you're going to want to play for 3 or 4 hour sessions. It's sort of a game you're going to play for maybe half an hour. A bit like Pilot Wings and a bit like puzzle games. You might want to play them for half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. But after that, take Spot over to probably fall out with the dog. It's the sort of game you want to play, you know, in short bursts and look after your dog or your cat. Although the cats in the game you can't really do. Come on then, Spot. Oh, he's actually made friends. I think that's his second friend maybe. And as you can see, it is good fun. And if we can carry on again. So you can't really look after the cats, unfortunately. They just tend to be cats and do exactly what they want to do. Sit on your windowsill, play around a little bit, and then ignore you most of the time. Which is a bit of a shame. They're a bit not... Enter the cafe? No, we're not going to do that. It's a bit of a shame they're not more interactive like the dogs, but it's not the end of the world. There's some great features on the game, like you can use the augmented reality in one of the competitions, where you can actually make your dog literally come out of your living room floor. As my dog decides if he's going to go to the little roll, and he's going to roll. So that's a great feature, the augmented reality in the obedience test. And there's a couple of other. There's the lure, where you get your dog to go through an obstacle course. And there's a couple of other, come on Spot, competitions you can enter, which are good fun, and you can enter a couple a day, but it's not going to keep you going forever. So even with the features of walking your dog, looking after your dog, taking him out, competitions, it hasn't got an online mode, but you can exchange information, etc. with people on the Street Pass mode if they've got it activated and you've got it on you, both of you at the same time. Not found that feature work with any game yet, but you may be lucky if you're in a big city or something like that. But you can swap information with each other, and like I said, there's no online mode, no online play, but there are other features which can be downloaded, which are downloaded irregularly, I would say, from the Spot Pass mode from Nintendo. So we just go and finish our walk quickly. So all in all, it's a really good game. Not a sort of game you're going to play constantly, and like I said, if you don't like pets, you're really not going to like it, or Pet Sims. And maybe if you've played this or had this before on the Nintendo DS, although the graphics are vastly improved, it's not really going to offer that many more features, if any at all, over the Nintendo DS version, so you may not want to consider it in that case. But all in all, it's a great fun game to play, and it's definitely worth recommending to you. I'd score it, because it's kind of lacks a bit of depth. I'd probably, you know, take that into account and maybe only score it 7 out of 10, which is a bit of a shame, but it's definitely still worth seeking out, especially if you can find it for a good price. So, as we finish off our walk, we're going to finish this review, and hopefully my dog's not going to fall out with another one. Shouldn't do, it's the same as you. So, it's Tim from latest3dsgames.com, and thanks for watching.